What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Team FISHKNUCKLES YouTube channel. Today is Expanded Thursday. I almost said Fan Friday. It feels like Fan Friday. But today's Expanded Thursday, and we're about to have fun with a Gliscor deck that people have been asking for Fan Friday and have asked me to play it and to see if I can make it viable. So today we're going to play an Expanded, and I think it actually does have a chance in Expanded format. So, without further ado, Gliscor has 110 HP, and its attack is going to be Finishing Stinger. It does 70 for 1 energy, but if your opponent's active Pokemon has no damage counters on it before this attack does damage, this attack does nothing. So the side effect is they have to have damage on them. Now, one of the big suggestions with this deck is to play it with a Decidueye. And Decidueye seems cute and all, but I don't think it does enough damage. So in Expanded, we have these new friends, and they're called Crobat and Golbat. So Zubat, it has that free fight ability. If it has no energy attached to it, it has free retreat, 0 retreat cost, which is fantastic. We got the Golbat with Sneaky Bite. When you evolve, you may put 2 damage counters on your opponent's Pokemon, and that's how we're going to do damage to them. And then we have Crobat, where you put 3 damage counters instead of the 2. Alright, so that's going to be how we put our damage counters out. Now I am playing this Gligar. There's a couple of different ones you can play. I'm playing this one because you get paralyze and poison if you flip heads. So that could be beneficial for you if you're going second. That was really cool. And 1 Shaymin and 1 Jirachi. Now this is a rough skeleton list. There's probably a bunch of stuff I'm missing and everything like that. But this is just a rough idea trying to make Gliscor work and just overall. And I think this is probably the best way to do it. Alright, so Gliscor, Crobat, Golbat, we know what all this stuff does now. So Computer Search, you play 1 A-Spec. Computer Search, discard 2 cards from your hand, search deck for any card, and put in your hand. Really good to help set up. And we're going to play 4 lasers and 2 Virbank City Gems. Basically what the lasers are is to guarantee that damage. You have another output to put damage counters on your Pokemon, and it can help you hit some great numbers later on in the game. We're playing 2 Level Ball and 4 Ultra Ball. The Level Ball can get you the Gligar, the Jirachi, and that's why we're playing Jirachi over Tapu Lele. You can Level Ball for Jirachi, and I want more outs to hit a supporter card, since we're only playing 4, 5, 6, 7. We're only playing 7 supporter cards. This list is really tight. There's a bunch of different moving parts in here, and so that's why I'm only playing 7 draw supporters with the 4 Juniper, 2 N, and 1 Colress. So we need to make sure we're guaranteed a supporter card turn 1, and that's with Jirachi. And then we can reuse later on with Super Scoop Up if we're lucky. Alright, so 1 Super Rod. Now, I'm playing this over Sacred Ash or Rescue Stretcher because I want to shuffle my energies back at the deck. You see there's only 8 overall, so sometimes you might need them for later on. So that's why I'm picking Super Rod over Rescue Stretcher or Sacred Ash, okay? And I'm playing 3 Super Scoop Up. This is definitely for Crobat, but it could be used for Shaymin or Jirachi. Flip a coin of heads, return 1 Pokemon in your hand. Simple enough. For Ultra Ball and 4 VS Seeker, the best cards almost every deck needs 8 of them for the most part. For the most part, some people are playing 3 or 2 VS Seekers, but this list we're going to play 4, especially since VS Seekers are just on rotate out and standard. So we need to play 4 of just to have as much fun as we can while they last. But 2 Virbank City Gym, and this is going to help us do an additional 2 more damage counters on a poison Pokemon. Now, you could just replace this with a Fighting Stadium. Either one, they kind of essentially do the same thing, but Fighting Stadium only works on EXs if I remember correctly. I think it's, yeah, let me make sure. I'm pretty sure it's just EXs. Yeah, so just EX Pokemon, so that's the difference. That's why I'm playing the Virbank over Fighting Stadium to go along with Hypnotoxic Laser. So, do additional damage for 20. 1 AZ to return 1 Pokemon in your hand, but discard all cards attached to it. That's going to be fine. The AZ is going to mainly be attached to Crobat, going to be played on Crobat, Jirachi, and Shaymin, and they shouldn't have anything attached to them. 1 Colress, because they have a full bench, and so will your opponent, especially standard. Shuffle and draw as many cards as there's Pokemon in play. 1 Lysandre, 2 N, and 4 Juniper. Now, you could go the Juniper for a second course or a third in. It's not a bad thing at all. And we're playing 3 Choice Band, of course, to do 30 more damage to active EX or GX Pokemon. 4 Strong Energy, so you do 20 more damage to the active, and 4 Fighting Energy. I think 8 is fine. You only need 1 Energy for Hallelujah. And so what we're going to do today is we're going to use Finish Stinger for 70. With the Choice Band, 30. So now we're going to bring it up to 100. And with the Strong Energy, 120. Okay. with the Virbank City Gym and a laser. So hold on, make sure the math right. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. You can do 170 damage theoretically without using Golbat and Crobat. And with the Golbat, you can do 190, and then with the Crobat, you can do 200. So you can hit the numbers. It's very easy to hit the numbers, but I say it's easy, but then you have to draw into it, and that's going to be the hardest part. Can you draw into the right cards at the same time to actually take down decks? This all comes down to, can you get the damage out? Because if you whiff the damage turn 1, well then Gliscor doesn't do any damage because Finish Stinger needs damage on the active Pokemon. So it's going to be a crazy deck. We're going to see if this is going to work or not. I'm excited to see this deck finally work. I know a lot of people have been asking for Gliscor, so today we're going to see can we make Gliscor Finisher Stinger work. But guys, hope you enjoyed this video. I try to find at least one good game, and I found a good game. So today it's only one video. Maybe we'll play it again later on, but today we're going to show Gliscor off for this one game, and it's a really good game. But guys, hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. Hit that subscribe button, and let's see the deck in action. Alright, so against Misty Staryu 3, but they're playing an all-fighting deck, but their name is Misty Staryu, so that's really confusing to me, okay? So we won the coin flip, which is great, okay, because we need to turn the set up. We need to get down our Zubats, our little guys, and everything like that. So, oh boy, I mean, we got a laser, so we can put somebody to sleep. I'm hoping we tuck it in. Or a Level Ball. I mean, Level Ball is not going to help us. We just need a topic in. At least we got a supporter card, so that's fine, I guess. So, there we see, okay. There's a Lucario. Now, Lucario can't knock us out. Ooh, maybe it can. If he plays, like, muscle bands and stuff like that. So, Laser heads. He's going to go Night-Night. We'll put a Fighting Energy in the active, and we'll play a Juniper, discard our hand, draw 70 cards. Now, he's weak to Psychic, so that's good. We find this guy. I think I'm fine with just the one Pokemon. I'd rather not commit anything else right now until the Lucario stays asleep. MVP. Hypnotoxic Laser. Alright, so we see a Zygarde coming down. Okay. We see a Getsus. Okay. Getsus shuffles our item cards to the deck, then he draws for that many cards. There's a Strong Energy on their bench, a Muscle Bang on their bench. Computer Search. Oh my goodness. 20, 40, 60. He doesn't have a knockout just yet. He needs a Stadium card. Please whiff a switch and Stadium card. Oh boy, there's a switch. Okay. 20, 40, 60. Oh, that's a knockout. Oh my goodness gracious. Billy, why do you do this? Misty Staryu. Your name's so confusing. You got that turn 1. Okay, well, we got a VS Seeker, so that's good at least. But man, oh my goodness, that was a... Okay, well, we got this thingy, we got this thingy, we got this. And I think I'm just going to VS Seeker for a Juniper. Just trying to dig, because we'll need to find a Golbat plus an energy this turn. Okay, come on, give me Golbat energy. Alright. This is bad now. Alright, so put down Zubat. We will Ultra Ball, discard a Juniper and a VS Seeker. Grab a Crobat. Golbat, sorry, so whiffed an energy. Well, alright, so grab Golbat. But that guy, this Golbat might be irrelevant because he gets Cellstorm and heal 30 off this guy. Alright, so I'm gonna put 20 on this guy instead. I'm gonna retreat into a Zubat and just pass. Okay. Oh man, opponent had a great turn 1. Thank you, Pokemon. Okay. Well, at least we do more damage with Fighting Stadium out. Okay, so we see some energies going to his hand. Okay, see energy go to the active. And a Cellstorm for the knockout. So I'm glad we didn't put that damage on the active because he would have just healed it off. So put Golbat in the active. Okay. On our turn, we get a Love Ball. So we'll Love Ball for another Golbat. Okay. We'll put Golbat on this guy. Put 20 on the active. Put on Crobat. 30 to the active. Okay. Silver Ringo to the other Gligar, and we'll VS Seeker for a Juniper, discard our hand, draw 70 cards. We need to find an energy's turn, so we can start swinging, and we find one, and a laser, and a Strong Energy, okay. So if we finish the stinger, we do 70, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay. We can do... no, he's going to be able to heal. So we need a laser this turn, and this forces him if he... Okay, so... Oh, and a heads. Alright, so that's good. If he stays asleep, come back at our turn, he's going to get knocked out. So I'm going to put down the Gligar. I'm going to retreat into the... to the Gliscor, and we'll finish the stinger. So let's see what happens. I know we don't take a knockout. Wait, we actually do take a knockout. What math was I doing? Seven. Oh, I forgot about the stadium. I forgot about the stadium. Oh boy. Alright, so that's unfortunate for me. I kind of forgot about the stadium there. So we see a Strong Energy go active. We see a laser. Don't you put me to sleep there. Oh boy, put it to sleep. Okay, alright, and a Juniper. Well, we took a knockout. I forgot about the good old fighting stadium. Okay, so we see Missile Jab for 50. 10 damage. Come on, baby, wake up. Okay, so we wake up. That's great. Alright, so on our turn, we find a N. Okay, so I'm going to AZ, pick up the Crobat. Okay. We'll put down the Zubat, put down the Crobat on this guy. We'll do 30 to this guy. I'm putting a Fighting Energy on this guy, and we are just going to go for a finish stinger. It's going to be 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. It's going to leave him with 20 HP left. Alright, so there's 140. Why am I so bad at math? 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I think I was doing muscle band math, and that's why. Another max potion? Calm down there, Billy. What are you doing? Oh my goodness. Alright, so see if I do the active. We'll see a VS Seeker. Missile Jab will not take a... Yeah, we're poisoned. Is somebody cutting grass right now? It sounds like somebody's cutting grass outside, and it's 11:40 at night. What was that noise? Alright, so see a Lander's coming down, a Virbank City Gym coming online as well, and a Super Rod. Okay, gotta shuffle those three back in his deck. Why does he have multiple max potions? Alright, so Missile Jab for 30. Poison will knock us out. Okay. Going on to 3. We'll send the Crobat. Alright, you just gotta stop with max potions there, bud. Gotta stop with max potions. So we get it. Oh, baby, what a top deck. Alright, this guy comes down. We'll put energy on this guy. We'll put down the Golbat, put 20 on the active. Okay. Put down a Zubat, and we get Enum. Or we get Juniper. I think I'm just going to Juniper here. I'm trying to dig for a laser. And we do find a laser. Okay, so play a Hypnotoxic Laser. Ah, Tails. That's fine. I'm going to keep it there anyway. I'm going to treat to the Gliscor. I'm going to swing with a Finish Striker for 130. Okay. Alright, so 150. If he stays in the active, he gets knocked out, come back in our turn. But does he have another max potion? That would be insane to see. If he does not have a max potion, I'm feeling confident right now. So Fighting to the bench, okay. We see an escape rope. I'm going to say the Crobat. That's fine. He will get rid of the poison, but we have 2 Super Scoop Ups. With these 2 Super Scoop Ups, if we flip 1 heads, we take a knock on the bench. Oh my goodness, please do not let us get a 3rd max potion. Okay, Fighting Fury Belt and a Zygarde. Oh boy, he can Fury Belt the bench Lucario and protect him from being knocked out. Okay, so Hammerhead, 30, and where does the other 30 go? Alright, so this guy. Okay, so on our turn, we get a laser. Great top deck. So we're Super Scoop Up. Tails. Super Scoop Up. Oh boy. Alright, so a Level Ball. Oh boy. Okay, so we're in a little trouble here. Okay, so we're at the laser. Alright. Great. All the flips are going away right now. Yeah, we're in a little trouble right here. So I'm going to Super Rod, shuffle back in the 1, 2, and 3. 2, 3. Yeah, that's fine. I'm going to shuffle these 3 back on the deck, okay. And I'm just going to pass our opponent's turn and let that Landers take 30 damage. Alright, so on our opponent's turn. Okay, so next turn we can attack with Gliscor. Okay, because the poison doesn't kick until, the damage from poison doesn't kick until afterwards, so it's not going to really matter too much. He can do another Hammerhead. I don't really care. He's going to hit the bench for 30. which will then leave it up for knockout on the Landers. But there was he a VS. Oh, does he have a Lysandre in there? He has a Lysandre in this group. Oh, an AZ. He's gonna pick up the bench Lucario. Maybe? Gotta pick up the active Landers. Okay. He's gonna send it to Zygarde. Okay, that's not good. See Landers coming down. We see a Fighting Energy active, and we're gonna see a Land Pulse for 20 damage. So much healing on my opponent's side of the field. So there's a VS Seeker. So that's almost a good top deck. I think it's still fine. I'm gonna put a Choice Band on this guy. I'm gonna play a VS Seeker. For a Juniper, we could go AZ though. AZ guarantees us an attack this turn. But then we don't have a supporter card for next turn. We have 11 cards left in deck, so we'll have 4 left over. I think I'm going to go for Juniper here, and we're going to see what happens. So we're going to play Juniper, discard our hand, draw 70 cards. And we find a Crobat, so we can put that guy down. We can hit the active. Okay. And what I'm going to do is prepare this Gliscor to try to go for a Guillotine for 90. We'll put a Strong Energy on it. Yeah, put a Strong Energy. We will retreat. And we'll go for a Finishing Stinger, okay? Alrighty. So 100 damage on their opponent's turn. If he finds an energy, he gets Cell Storm for 60, but he needs a Strong Energy or a Muscle Band to take a knockout right now. Or Laser. Okay, so there's an N. We go to 4. We'll get the same kind of amount of cards. We both get 4. There's a Golbat. The Golbat's irrelevant. There's an E-Hammer, discarding the Strong Energy off the bench. Well, there goes my Guillotine play. And there's a Strong Energy going to the active. Alright, so Cell Storm for the knockout. Healing 30. Okay. Oh boy, we'll send him Golbat. Okay, so he has 90 HP left. So we take a knockout with Finishing Stinger. It does 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. So I'm going to put Golbat down on the bench Lucario. I'm going to put on the Landorus, okay? I'm going to retreat into the Gliscor. Gliscor. Use Finish Stinger for a knockout, okay? Alright, so do 100 damage, taking 2 prize cards. We find a Colress and a Ultra Ball. I know there's a Lysandre in our deck. I've seen it. So on our opponent's turn, we see a random receiver. There's a Kikui. Kikui is not going to win the game here. And we see a Karina. Oh, just don't grab a Max Potion. Please, you've already played 2 Max Potions and an AZ. Oh my goodness, does he have another Max Potion? So a Landers and a VS Seeker. Okay, Landers comes down. And a pass onto our turn, and we will take a victory. So we will computer search, showing our ace pick off, discarding these 2. We'll grab a Lysandre, bring up that bench Lucario, and there we go. Gliscor, Crobat, taking the game, and oh my goodness, I didn't think it was going to work, but we did it, guys. So there we go. There's Expanded Thursday. Oh, we had 2 Strong Energies prize, and we still were able to manage to take a game. And there you go, guys. So hopefully you enjoyed this Gliscor Crobat deck. I don't know how we did it, but we managed to take a victory. I know it's only 1 game. I do apologize, but man, that was a crazy game. He played Max Potion AZs, and we did everything we did, and we barely won the game. That was so exciting. Let's see his stats real quick. We did 850 damage. He did 400. Oh my goodness, that was such a fun game. And there you go. Maybe Gliscor Crobat is a way to go. Probably not. It's a very shaky deck, and I know some key cards are missing that people are going to talk about. It's like tool removals. Well, it didn't have the space like Xerosic or Filbor or anything like that. We don't have in here, unfortunately. Kind of just winging it, I guess. But guys, hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching the edition of Expanded Thursday. I had a lot of fun playing this Gliscor Crobat deck. Try it out. It's a new version of Fighting Bats, I guess. But have a great day. Alrighty, bye. Alright guys, I just want to give a quick shout out to our 3 sponsors, 60 Cards, Yeti Gaming, and the Pokemon Company International. Links to everything will be down below in the description. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. Alrighty.